It's time to dive deep into the heart of NXT, the brand that consistently delivers the unexpected, the unforgettable, and the downright infuriating. We're talking about moments that made us jump out of our seats, moments that made us question everything we thought we knew, and moments that, frankly, made us want to throw something at the screen. This is Wrestling Zone 1, and today, we're counting down the top 10 WWE NXT moments from the 24th of March 2026. But before we get into the chaos, let me ask you this: what's the one NXT moment that still lives rent-free in your head, the one that makes you want to scream every time you think about it? Let me know in the comments below now. Let's get this started with a bang. 10. The unraveling of the family, Tony D'Angelo vs. Channing Stacks Lorenzo. We kick off our list with a betrayal that sent shockwaves through NXT. The D'Angelo family, a unit built on loyalty and respect, imploded before our very eyes. Tony D'Angelo, the self-proclaimed Don of NXT, thought he had his most trusted soldier in Channing Stacks Lorenzo. But loyalty, as we know, is a fragile thing in the world of professional wrestling. Stacks, tired of living in Tony's shadow, decided it was time to take control. The tension had been building, and at Stand and Deliver, it finally erupted. Tony D'Angelo, in a fiery promo, demanded answers for Stacks' betrayal. He recounted years of loyalty, of having Stacks back, only to be repaid with a knife in the back. 1 https://www.youtube.com/watchv=1 Alcatraz 0. The scene shifted to Stacks, alone on a bridge, declaring his independence and vowing to take over. 1 https://www.youtube.com/watchv=1 Alcatraz 0. This wasn't just a turn, it was a declaration of war, shattering the illusion of a united front and leaving the NXT universe in stunned silence. What did you think of Stacks' betrayal? Was it justified, or a complete act of disloyalty? Drop your thoughts in the comments. 9. Kelani Jordan vs. Thea Hale, a glimpse of the future. While betrayals and power struggles often dominate the headlines, NXT also provides a platform for incredible in-ring action. The match between Kelani Jordan and Thea Hale was a prime example of the talent brewing in NXT. These two young women showcased a level of skill and intensity that promises a bright future for the NXT women's division. Jordan, with her dynamic offense, and Hale, with her resilience, put on a hard-fought battle. In the end, Kelani Jordan emerged victorious, but the match was more than just a win for Jordan. It was a statement from two rising stars who are ready to make their mark. 2 https://www.wrestling.com/2130675/WWE-NXT-March-24-number-1-Contenders-Gauntlet-Match-3 https://www.postrwrestling.com/2026/03//2 Did you see this match? Who do you think has more potential between Jordan and Hale? Let us know below. 8. The return of a legend. Johnny Gargano earns his shot. The NXT universe erupted when Johnny Gargano made his triumphant return to the brand he once dominated. Johnny Wrestling was back, and he was on a mission to reclaim his spot at the top. His journey back to relevance culminated in a grueling NXT North American Championship No. 1 contendership gauntlet match. Gargano, facing stiff competition from Shiloh Hill, Jackson Drake, Dion Lennox, and Charlie Dempsey, proved that he still has what it takes. 3 https://www.postrwrestling.com/2026/03//2 With a crucial assist from his wife, Candice LeRae, Gargano secured the victory, earning himself a shot at the NXT North American Championship. For https://www.youtube.com/watchv=h7a meet 6 The crowd was electric, and the sight of Gargano back in the hunt for a title was a moment many fans had been waiting for. What does Gargano's return mean for the NXT North American Championship picture? Can he capture gold once again? Comment your predictions. 7. Los Americanos shocked the culling in tag team tournament action. The NXT Tag Team Championship scene is always buzzing with action, and the #1 contenders tournament delivered a major upset. Los Americanos, with their unique style and masked mystique, took on the formidable team of the culling. The match was a high-octane affair, with both teams showcasing their tag team prowess. However, Los Americanos, using a clever tactic involving metal plates in their masks, managed to stun Spears and Vance, securing a massive victory and advancing in the tournament. 3https://www.postrestling.com/024/034/www-nxt-3-2-4-watch v=h7ameet6 This win sent a clear message: Los Americanos are a force to be reckoned with in the tag team division. Were you surprised by this upset? Who do you think will win the tag team championship tournament? Share your thoughts. 6. Fatal Influence vs. Ren Sinclair and Kendall Gray. A new speed champion emerges. The NXT Women's Speed Championship has been a hotbed of competition, and the match between Fatal Influence Fallon Henley and Lainey Reed and Ren Sinclair and Kendall Gray was no exception. This bout showcased the evolving landscape of the women's division, with new stars rising to prominence. Ren Sinclair, fresh off her victory in the Women's Speed Championship, teamed with Kendall Gray to face the established duo of Fatal Influence. The match was a hard-fought contest, with both teams displaying their unique strengths. Ultimately, Sinclair and Gray emerged victorious, further solidifying Sinclair's claim as a top contender in the division. 2 https://www.postrestling.com/21264/03/forward/www-nxt-3-2-4/034/www-dnxt-3-4-wait-at-stand-deliver-johnny-gargano-earns-north-american-title-in-dash-4-way-dash-at-dash-stand-deliver-johnny-gargano-earns-north-american-title-in-dash-4-way-dash-at-dash-stand-deliver-johnny-gargano-earns-north-american-title-in-dash-4-way-dash-at-dash-stand-deliver-johnny-gargano-earns-north-american-title-in-dash-4-way-dash-at-dash-stand-deliver-johnny-gargano-earns-north-american-title-in-dash-4-way-dash-at-dash-stand-deliver-johnny-gargano-earns-north-american-title-in-dash-4-way-dash-at-dash-stand-deliver-johnny-gargano-earns-north-american-title-in-dash-4-way-dash-at-dash-stand-deliver-john Universe. 5 at Tony D'Angelo vs Ricky St. Clair, a DQ finish and a fatal four-way foreboding the animosity between Tony D'Angelo and Ricky St. Clair reached a boiling point in their singles match. These two competitors have a history, and their encounter was filled with intensity and a sense of impending doom. The match itself was a hard-fought battle, but it ended in a disqualification when Ethan Page interfered, attacking Tony D'Angelo. 3
www.youtube.com/watch v=h7ameet6hiu. This interference, however, only set the stage for an even bigger confrontation. NXT champion Joe Hendry emerged, leveling the playing field before delivering a devastating standing ovation to D'Angelo. The fallout from this encounter led to the announcement of a fatal four-way match for the NXT Championship at Stand and Deliver, featuring D'Angelo, St. Clair, Page, and Hendry himself. For https://www.youtube.com/watch v=h7ameet6hiu. This match was just the beginning. Who do you think will walk out of Stand and Deliver as NXT champion for? The shocking betrayal. Izzy Dame turns on Tatum Paxel. If there's one thing NXT excels at, it's delivering shocking betrayals that leave the audience reeling. And the turn of Izzy Dame on her teammate Tatum Paxel was one of the most gut-wrenching in recent memory. Paxel, already reeling from a previous attack, found herself betrayed by the one person she thought she could trust.
5 https://www.youtube.com/watch v=for 14 WA Dames Actions Cost Paxel the NXT Women's Championship, marking one of the shortest title reigns in NXT history. 5 https://www.youtube.com/watch v=for 14 WA This betrayal not only shifted the power dynamics in the women's division but also left fans questioning the true nature of loyalty in NXT. How did you feel watching this betrayal unfold? Was it the most shocking turn you've seen in NXT? Share your reactions. 3. Thea Hale vs. Kelani Jordan. A grudge match with a twist. The rivalry between Thea Hale and Kelani Jordan continued to escalate, leading to another intense encounter. While their previous matches have been competitive, this one had an added layer of animosity, especially after Jade Parker intervened to stop Jordan from continuing her attack on Hale. 6 https://www.WWE.com/videos/Jada-Parker-stops-a-brutal-Kelani-Jordan-attack-on-Thea-Hale-2026 This match highlighted the fierce competition within the NXT women's division and the lengths to which these athletes will go to prove themselves. Jordan's victory was hard-earned, but Parker's intervention added a new dynamic to the ongoing storyline. 2 https://www.wrestling.com/2130675/WWE-NXT-March-24-number-1-Contenders-Gauntlet-Match-2-4-number-1-Contenders-More/What do you think of Jade Parker's involvement in the Jordan-Hale feud? Will this lead to a triple threat match? 2. The unforgettable debut of Baron Corbin. Sometimes, the most impactful moments in NXT history are the debuts that immediately grab your attention and refuse to let go. Baron Corbin's NXT debut was one such moment. Corbin, a towering figure, made a statement from the outset, delivering a devastating finisher to his opponent, CJ Parker, in mere seconds. 7 https://whatculture.com/wwe/greatest-debuts-in-WWE-NXT-history This wasn't just a squash match, it was a declaration of dominance. Corbin's presence was undeniable, and he quickly established himself as a threat to be reckoned with. His debut was a masterclass in making an immediate impact, a blueprint for future NXT stars. What was your favorite NXT debut of all time? Let us know in the comments. 1. The return of Johnny Gargano, the champion's heartbeat. And finally, at the top of our list, we have the electrifying return of Johnny Gargano. After a period away, Johnny Wrestling made his comeback to NXT, and the roar of the crowd was deafening. His return wasn't just a feel-good moment, it was a catalyst for action. Gargano immediately entered the NXT North American Championship No. 1 Contendership Gauntlet match, proving that he's still got the fire in his belly to compete at the highest level. 3 https://www.postwrestling.com/2026/03//2-4/034/WWE-NXT-3-2-4/Stand-Deliver-Johnny-Gargano-Earns-North-American-title-in-4-way-at-stand-deliver-Johnny-Gargano-Earns-North with Candice LeRae by his side. Gargano fought his way to victory, securing his shot at the title and reminding everyone why he's one of NXT's most beloved and resilient superstars. For https://www.youtube.com/watch v=h7amy6 Hiyu Johnny Gargano's return is more than just a moment, it's a testament to his passion and dedication. Do you believe he will become NXT North American Champion again? And that wraps up our top 10 WWE NXT moments from the 24th of March 2026. What a show it was, filled with shocking betrayals, incredible matches, and the return of a legend. Now, I want to hear from you. What was your favorite moment from this week's NXT? Did we miss anything that absolutely blew your mind? Let us know in the comments below. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to Wrestling Zone 1 for more in-depth wrestling content. Until next time, keep wrestling.